Hi, I'm Morgan, a multimedia journalist, but I wasn't always that way. I grew up in Vestal, a small town in upstate New York, and the house my great-grandfather converted from a quarter-horse barn into a home. Growing up, I never really had access to new technology. Instead, my backyard was my playground. A creek, a field, a forest. I was constantly surrounded by nature. In 5th grade, I earned the nickname Tree Hugger, but I prided myself in being able to name and identify various species of trees. I thought everyone felt that way, yet I soon learned this wasn't true. In 2009, The Cove, a documentary about the dolphin slaughters in Japan, came out. That's when the small bubble I'd been living in burst. I realized there was so much more going on in the world, to the planet, even in my small town, than I had ever known. I think that's when I became vocal. That's when I started to refer to myself as an environmentalist. I felt the need to tell people about the environmental injustices taking place in the world. This influenced me to pursue a degree in environmental policy, planning, and law from the State University of New York College of Environmental Science and Forestry. In my struggle to find a way to bridge the gap between scientists and the public, however, I made the switch to study nature writers who were successful in capturing people's attention, like Henry David Thoreau, John Muir, and Rachel Carson, who sparked the modern-day environmental movement. Instead of writing research papers, I turned to journalism. I wrote articles and blog posts for the U.S. Green Building Council at their headquarters in Washington, D.C. as a communications intern, and had my own column dedicated to environmental issues and concerns called Greener Hues in my college newspaper. But still, I wasn't satisfied. I knew there was more I could do. That's where Newhouse comes in. Since returning to Syracuse University, I focused on attaining skills in photography and videography. I'm specifically interested in developing technologies like 360 video as tools to instill environmentally responsible behavior to the general public. I want to bring people to ecosystems they may not be able to visit on their own in order to show them what they may lose if they don't act on things such as climate. I never thought that I, a small-town girl who was more interested in writing, would be learning how to create a whole new world in virtual reality. And as a graduate student studying journalism, I continue to learn and adapt constantly in an ever-changing field. In fact, I've already had the opportunity to practice my newfound skills. And I think my desire to tell the best stories possible has actually brought me to where I am today, working to become a multimedia storyteller for the natural world.